Get ready for the World Cup countdown, because we start with Thomas Tuchel facing a tight schedule. The England manager has two critical deadlines looming as he prepares for the tournament. We break down exactly when Tuchel must submit his preliminary squad of 55 players to FIFA bigwigs on Monday, May 11th, and what that means for players like Trent Alexander-Arnold. This is the roadmap to the England 2026 World Cup.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we dive deep into England's entire qualification journey for the 2026 World Cup. We're tracking every step of the path that the three Lions must conquer to reach the biggest stage. Find out the crucial milestones and what the team needs to achieve to secure their spot in the global competition. Now, we turn to a serious issue shaking the football world: the arrest of a 71-year-old soccer fan in England for alleged racist abuse of Manchester City star Antoine Semenyo. We examine the details of this incident at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, the police investigation, and the strong reactions from Everton FC and Manchester City regarding this unacceptable behavior. And finally, we wrap up by looking at the ongoing fallout from the Semenyo situation, including the reactions from his teammate Mark Gahey and the broader calls for stricter punishments from Semenyo himself. Don't miss the latest on the World Cup qualifiers and the escalating conversations around racism in football. Stay with us for more. England manager Thomas Tuchel is facing a tight schedule as he prepares the squad for the 2026 World Cup. The manager has two critical deadlines approaching. The first is Monday, May 11th, when Tuchel must submit a maximum preliminary squad of 55 players to FIFA officials, with speculation mounting that players like Trent Alexander-Arnold could be included. The second major deadline is Saturday, May 30th, when he must finalize the 26-player squad for the North America trip, with the option to include 9 additional players via plane tickets to cover potential injuries. Following these preparations, England will engage in warm-up matches. The team will face New Zealand on Saturday, June 6th, followed by a final friendly against Costa Rica on Wednesday, June 10th, before the tournament commences. Key upcoming fixtures for the England team include a match against Croatia on Wednesday, June 17th, a fixture against Ghana on Tuesday, June 23rd, and a match against Panama on Saturday, June 27th. England's journey towards qualification for the 2026 World Cup is currently a focal point in international football, with updates being provided by OneFootball. As of May 6, 2026, the focus remains squarely on the pathway England must navigate to secure their place in the tournament. Detailed analysis and developments regarding their qualification campaign are being tracked closely by sports enthusiasts and analysts following the latest developments in the qualification process. Authorities in England have arrested a 71-year-old soccer fan on suspicion of racially aggravated public order offense after he was reported for allegedly abusing Manchester City star Antoine Semenyo. The incident occurred during an Everton home game against Manchester City at the Hill Dickinson Stadium on Monday, which concluded in a 3-3 draw. Merseyside police confirmed the arrest, stating that supporters and stewards reported hearing racist abuse from a fan. An ongoing investigation into the match incident is underway, with police collaborating closely with Everton FC. The arrested individual has been bylaid under strict conditions, including a restriction preventing him from entering within 1 mile of any designated sports stadium for up to 4 hours before kickoff, during the match, and for up to 4 hours after the game has ended. Everton FC issued a strong condemnation of the behavior, stating that such conduct will not be tolerated. The club emphasized that racism and discrimination are unacceptable in their venues, sport, and society, pledging full support for the investigation and a zero-tolerance approach. This marks the second instance of racial abuse directed at Semenyo this season. Previously, before his transfer to Manchester City, Semenyo had also been the target of racial abuse during a Premier League match against Liverpool. Following the earlier incident, Semenyo, a Ghana international, called for stricter penalties for soccer fans convicted of racism, even suggesting prison sentences. Manchester City also issued a statement strongly condemning the racist abuse directed at Semenyo and welcomed the swift action taken by Everton and the police to identify the responsible individual. Furthermore, Semenyo's teammate, Mark Gahey, was reportedly subjected to a series of vile racist social media posts after the match, which Everton expressed deep disappointment over. The club reaffirmed its commitment to supporting both players and ensuring no discrimination is tolerated in their sport. England's journey towards qualification for the 2026 World Cup is currently underway. Information regarding the qualification path can be found on OneFootball, with updates being provided from the spot. As of May 6, 2026, the focus remains on monitoring the progress made by the national team in their pursuit of a spot in the tournament.